In the wild, this ability to learn and interact as a team is the key to their survival in a harsh mountain environment. So how does a young kea develop these core skills? Is it instinct or education? Keas pair for life, nesting in tunnels among the rocks in inaccessible corners of the Southern Alps. Inside the nest, the female rears up to 4 chicks, feeding them on food collected by her mate, which she has pre-digested. Growing babies remain in the nest for around 3 months, until they're fully fledged. They're certainly going to need all those warm, fluffy feathers. Their first winter in the mountains is a testing time for young, inexperienced birds. Snow flurries can appear suddenly at any time, sending the temperature plummeting. It's hard to find anything to eat in all this snow, even for a clever parrot. Only a third of these youngsters will make it through their first year. Their best chance of survival is to band together, so that if one finds a new food source, all can share. But however tough the conditions, nothing seems to dampen the kea's spirits. Young keas enjoy an extended childhood. They don't begin to breathe until they're 3 to 5 years old. This gives them lots of time to learn through social interaction and play. No other bird plays as much as the kea. This rough and tumble not only helps young birds to develop crucial physical skills, it also allows them to sort out their place in the social hierarchy. First year or so after fledging, young keas fly around in gangs. Free from the responsibilities of parenthood, they cruise the mountain ranges, checking out the action and discovering where they can find food. Keas can only make a living by investigating everything in their range. In these wild mountains, the game of survival is more complicated than chess. The harsh climate means that most native plants have only a brief season in which they produce flowers and fruits. The young birds need to learn to exploit each food resource in the short time it's available. From autumn through to spring, wooded valleys provide them with leaves, buds and fruits from a range of different plants. An inquiring mind is the key to a full belly. Keas are known to eat at least 100 different types of plants, and to do that, a young bird has to absorb a huge amount of information. During the southern summer, once the snow has retreated, they can move up into the alpine meadows above the tree line. But while plants are a key resource in the mountains, it costs a lot in terms of calories to harvest them. However, there are other food options. These burrows were made by Hutton's shearwaters, a seabird that nests in the mountains. Inside is a plump, half-grown chick. The Keas know this, and also that the parent birds are likely to be away until nightfall, collecting food. It isn't hard to spot the Kea's game plan. And guess what its next move is likely to be. Other parrots behave as predators in this way. For a Kea, the key to survival is to be versatile, bold, and ready to exploit any opportunity. When European settlers arrived in these mountains, they could only find one use for such rugged terrain. Flocks of introduced sheep changed the ecology of the alpine grasslands. The birds were forced to turn to alternative food sources. Under cover of darkness, Keas found it easy to attack defenseless flocks, pecking open the sheep's back to get at the rich fat deposits beneath. Sheep worrying was to prove a disastrous move for the Kea. The mountain parrot became New Zealand's most wanted outlaw, with a price on its head. Kea hunters were able to exploit the Kea's curiosity to lure it to its own destruction. The bright fire on a hillside at night was an irresistible attraction, especially to younger birds.